Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Hamilton. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. And hey boys, do you know what you call an immigrant who commits crimes?
No.
A founding father, apparently. That's the joke you get. Because, I don't know, it's a very serious topic, and it doesn't seem like a humor is needed here, right?
What do you mean?
I don't think humor is needed. Like, they do humor themselves. They do a better job than I'll ever do. I think I just get to take it easy today, right?
I mean, I don't know about that. Like, the thing is, my notes are...
political episode here, so...
My notes suck for this. That's our problem.
Well, it's a history lesson, so... Just take what you already know. You should already know this. This shouldn't be new.
I didn't know this.
I knew some of this.
I believe I had Mrs. Urato for U.S. history.
Great.
And,
I don't.
and,
Great.
and
What is anyone gonna do with that information?
We colored, and I was gonna continue.
No, I don't know why you called her out. Why don't you just say your history teacher?
No, I'm calling her out.
Why are you saying her name?
I'm calling her out because we colored in that class. I recall coloring pictures or something, right? Rich, did you have her?
No!
Oh. She was a very nice lady. But I just remember us coloring. And we were in high school. And I was like, okay.
Great, you were in special history class.
Yeah,
this was not
in special history.
This was not special history. This was regular.
I had Mrs. Urethra, and I remember learning things. So,
Craig, by any chance, in your history class, did you also trace your hand and make a turkey out of it?
We might have.
That's what it sounded like.
Probably. We're doing a lot of the coloring.
Before you entered the room, did they make you wear a helmet?
Were your scissors also blue and pink and made sure you can't cut yourself with them?
I was going to say, what's the wrong with blue and pink scissors? But, you know.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to get to the part where they don't have sharp edges myself. I don't know why blue and pink played a role.
Well, the thing is, my safety scissors, they were blue and pink. I was also in kindergarten when I got those.
Were in his class, okay.
Okay, but yeah, they had, there's non-sharp edges.
I think I have a pair of scissors. The handles are, in fact, purple, and the other pair I have is pink, so they're very sharp.
Yeah, I don't think the color makes a difference.
Well, they made a difference for me. That's what stood out because, for these scissors.
It wasn't the fact that they're not really sharp. It was the colors.
Yeah.
That's what defined these scissors.
Stop making fun of me. Let's go back to making
fun of Craig. The blue and
Craig.
Keep me safe.
Well, okay, fine, whatever. Well, welcome everyone to the Summer of Dads.
Who?
Oh, and I get it because he's a founding father.
Wow, I thought he would have gotten it during the joke part, but
yeah, it took him a while.
We were doing Summer of Dads. I forgot about the Summer of Dads.
How do you forget about the Summer of Dads, man? That's the whole reason we're here.
Yeah,
and also, like with our Summer of Dads new rule, we have to have figurative dads and not actual dads.
That's not the new rule. That was just always a rule. We can have either, man. What are you trying to separate these dads for? A dad's a dad. Why don't you get that?
Well, last time I wanted them to be figurative dads.
Well, we did that regardless.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well...
All right, how about we... Guys, let's hop onto that, into our pod and go back in time.
Okay, well, before we do that, I have one question, and I hope maybe Richard can answer it.
Yes.
How exactly does a bastard orphan of a son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished, and squalor grow up to be a hero and a scholar?
Dude, is that lyrics or something?
No, it's a general question. I don't understand how this happens. So if you can inform me of this, I'd just be ever so grateful.
Is that what happened? Because I couldn't understand the first half of the movie. So
Oh my god.
Dude, wait, the first half?
They talked very quickly, and I found it very difficult to follow.
Okay,
Craig, the story.
Craig, I have a pro tip for you. Okay, are you ready? Are you with me?
Okay.
On Disney Plus, there is a setting. The setting might have like a CC that is for closed captions. Then you can read the words on your screen, so you don't have to listen to them anymore.
You know this is a play, though, right? You're
Yeah.
When you go see the play, there's no closed captions. So
No, that's what the playbill is for.
Yeah.
what?
The playbill
Yeah.
has the lyrics to the songs on them.
Oh, okay. Well, I was hoping you would explain them to me. So let's just go. What did we watch?
We
Again?
watched the musical sensation that's sweeping the nation.
Hashtag
AKA
Hammy
Hamlet.
film.
Hamlet.
Wait, so Disney Plus did do a Hamlet watch party like they did last time on Twitter?
It's Hamilton.
My name is Alexander Hamlet.
I mean, you could even just call him Ham if you want.
Call him Hammy.
Hammy.
Yeah.
Why did they have to make the name so similar to the other one?
Because this is named after a person.
This is a
and
real
they're really
man.
not that similar.
Hamilton.
No,
and
the other
Hamlet.
one's a real man too.
Hamlet was a play written by that man that's famous.
Yeah, and this was a play written by Lin-Manuel whatever.
The other man that's famous.
The other man that's famous currently.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember his Shakespeare?
Oh wow! I thought maybe he was doing a.
No, I wasn't doing a joke. I
bit.
legit couldn't remember Shakespeare for a second. I was like, "What the fuck is his name?"
Yeah. So, okay. Well, I tried to follow along with the Disney Plus, but then I ended up taking a nap, and there's no tweets for me to look at today. So,
Oh, good. I don't think you would have got anything out of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, get ready. Silence your phones and take your seats because we're starting with a great message from King George III, who basically said the same thing.
Yeah, no, he said a lot of that, and he asked if we hope we enjoy his film or his play, and I certainly did.
I like the king.
Yeah. Almost so much that I'm like, boy, it's a shame we're going to sit here and butcher this. And anyone who is listening to this should probably not and watch the damn thing and then maybe come back if you really feel like it.
I don't even know how we're going to tackle this. That's my problem.
I don't know either. I think that was also the funny part of like, there's no way we can even kind of get over, we can kind of explain any of this. It has to be seen and heard.
Because if we're just talking about it, it's just a history lesson. It's not.
Yeah, and it's
not
boring.
It's not
silly.
the play. Because it's
Lucky for Craig, he learned nothing in his history class, and he learned nothing in the first half of the movie, so we can at least educate him here.
Okay, we'll just focus on Craig. This is a very personal session for you, bud.
I don't. I just found
Look,
they talked very quickly.
No, you don't have to justify it. It's okay.
And I kind of found it kind of boring, at least the first half.
Wow.
But by the intermission,
Wow.
the intermission, and then the rest was better. I didn't love it at all overall. Anyway, it was all right.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I'm actually kind of in Craig's boat, but the thing is, like, with musicals for me, like, I listen to it a first time, and then as I start listening to it more, then it grows on me. And that's how I feel that Hamilton will be, because I'm going to listen to the songs again,
so we're gonna
for
need
sure.
Craig to listen to it again.
Yeah, I mean I don't.
Craig,
do
go
that
listen to it
generally.
again.
I won't listen to it again. I'm not.
Okay, well.
I don't generally listen to the musicals. I know you like. Rich likes to. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, somehow.
Yeah,
I don't know how it happened.
You just a
What
thing
do
you
you
do.
mean how it happened? You just listen to it and like, oh, you know what, this is good, and then you just keep listening to it. It's not like
Yeah.
a big mystery, bud.
Yeah, because
Musicals are
as you
great.
listen to the musicals more, then you get the meaning behind the lyrics.
The lyrics in this one is just the story of the show.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Yeah.
I tend to get it the first time through myself. I don't know.
Well, you're a special case.
Sure I
Because,
am.
like, one
I'm the
out of
special
three
one.
people... One out of three people on this podcast was able to follow the story. So, congratulations. You're the special
Wait, am I
case.
the one? thought you took notes.
I guess you no. Look. Rich was playing WoW while he was doing that. I was like,
that's true.
There is no way Rich is following the story because I was focused during this whole movie. I was focused.
No, I didn't actually have closed caption notes on.
Oh my god!
I just wanted to point that fact out for Craig.
You guys missed out. The closed captionings are the best part of this movie because every time they go brah brah brah, you get the words on your screen. Imitation gunshot noises made with mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, so you missed out big time.
Okay, so we start off our story with a little song that gives us some background about Hamilton. And I guess that this is also the thing that Costco was referencing when he said a lot of words.
Was it? Question. It's a simple question.
Dude, there are a lot of questions in my notes, so I don't need you asking yours.
Hey, I just figured you're the man who's going to take us through it. I better ask you.
You're going to be the one driving this pod today.
I like piloting.
Piloting the pod.
Yeah, it's piloting the pod, Greg.
Piloting the pod.
Got to get the P's, alliteration.
Yeah, it's art.
You're our PP. You're our PP. You're a pod pilot.
Ooh, I like it. A pod pilot. He's
okay.
He's the head PP, the PP head, if you will.
I don't like this anymore.
Oh, sorry. Right, jokes are aside today. We're done with them.
Okay, so like, So I was going to say that at first we get a song, but the whole thing is a song.
Oh, it's one long song, buddy.
It doesn't stop. Yeah, sometimes these musicals, like I recall, there's like kind of like between the songs, there's a little bit of story, and this was,
absolutely none.
None. It was just
the best way to
the song
do it,
was
baby.
the story, and
So, I guess now that we've addressed that, I don't have to say that these are songs. So perfect.
No, you're good.
Okay, so we have Lin-Manuel, what's his face, and I didn't know that he was actually Hamilton. Like, I think that he created the thing, right?
He wrote, and starred in it, which is cool, kind of neat about the fact that this was on Disney Plus. Because like, if you go to see the show, you're not guaranteed to have. I don't even know if he still does it.
You don't even think he does it anymore.
Yeah, so it was kind of cool.
There was no more Lin-Manuel as the lead.
Yeah, so I'm assuming these were like the best of the best that they had. For the
original
roles.
cast.
Yeah.
So Lin-Manuel's basically a Renaissance man.
Yeah, I'd say so. He does this. He's Hamilton. He's Gizmo Duck. He plays himself in Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's all. That's the big three.
Didn't he have another movie coming out? Another musical? Theaters? Like actual movie theaters?
Is it DuckTales related?
It's called Lin-Manuel, and it's the story of him getting a really big break with Hamilton.
No, it's not. No, I thought he had something coming out that was like a bunch of, I don't want to say urban youths because that sounds, actually, is that the correct term?
I don't know where you're going with this.
I don't know where he's going with it either. I'm just going to stay on this side of the pod. That's all him. Hey, Craig, how you doing, bud? A little snug here. That's okay.
Does he have control Does he have control over there? Is there like
I don't care.
Is there a steering wheel on his side?
We have this spare pod, the evacuation pod.
The escape pod.
Unless this one starts going down in flames, which, honestly, I think we're pretty close.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I could have sworn. I saw
on that app
preview.
I do believe he is right.
I don't know what
me?
Just so you don't keep going with it, we can move on.
Okay, what's the movie? Do you know it?
No! What did I just say?
I thought you said that yes, it was.
I said you're right, just so we can move on.
It's called In the Heights. I found it on Google.
Perfect.
See? Like, how can you not tell me that that's not about, like,
In the Heights? I wouldn't even know what that's about.
Well, I'll send you the preview later.
Thanks. The Heights. This one's loaded with black people. Is that what you want me to say? Is that what I'm supposed to infer from the title?
I'm done with this. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm bringing the pod back on course.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Navigating through this asteroid field.
It's getting stinky on Craig's side anyway.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, wash up sometime.
We can open a window.
We can't.
They were in
This doesn't have
space.
windows. It's a sealed pod.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So yeah, we learn about Mr. Hamilton, and wait,
Are you questioning his name?
I was, because I was all like, wait, is Hamilton his first name or his last name?
Alexander Hamilton.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it
He's-
took me.
I don't know. You might have figured that out when he goes, "My name is Alexander Hamilton."
Right?
A song
The
that
thing is-
keeps getting brought back up every time he announces his name, which he does multiple times in that same cadence.
No, like my problem is that I said Hamilton I said Mr. Hamilton, and no one
Okay.
called him Mr. Hamilton in this. So
No.
that's kind of why I
But
got
that's your
confused for a
your
second.
thing, though. You like to
Yeah.
name these characters different things. You were calling him Hamlet 5 minutes ago.
Well, you didn't name him Mr. Hamilton. I think he just likes calling people Mr. in front of him because his mind didn't really go beyond the state of a 9-year-old.
Yes.
So he addresses
Well, the-
everything as Mr. and Mrs.
I like to be formal with my characters.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
I don't know them on a personal level.
You should have had by the end of this one.
This is a long one. We got to know him. I mean, well, you Rick Kokoska did. I didn't, but
Craig, you had the chance to. You just
I had the
ignored it, I guess.
I'm just a little slow.
Well, there were a lot of things in my notes that weren't clear, so that's why I wasn't comfortable being on a first name basis.
Well, again, then why did you question his first name? You should have went with Mr. Hamilton. You don't make sense.
Okay, fine. Let's continue.
Please.
So, okay. Yeah, that song is all about his background, how he's like an immigrant or something, coming to the U.S., and I guess he also wants to be a war boy. And I guess kill some British folks? I don't know. He wants to make a name for himself.
That's it. He wants to be a
perfect.
war,
That's
a
what matters.
war
He's
boy.
not looking to kill people. He's the only possible way a person like him can get anywhere if he does a good job doing a kill.
Okay, yeah, he has to does a kill, he has to do a war, and yeah, that's what he's all about. But then we
that
get
learning.
what?
Very educated man.
Oh, yeah, that too. He knows how to write, read, do some taxes, I guess. But yeah. Okay.
Very underselling this man.
I guess that's all that takes to be well educated. Write, read, and do your taxes.
Well, I mean, can you do all of those, Craig?
2 of them, I guess. But we're talking. I mean,
It's the third
I know
one.
Rich is
Up to the viewer to decide.
Rich knows how to do the taxes, and I don't really know where we stand about well educated.
You just punch him into the computer. It doesn't work for you.
Ah,
Yeah.
I can do it with the full form. I can do it by hand, just like Mr. Hamilton.
Yeah, the form also does explain it pretty thoroughly.
Well, yeah. As long as you're good.
So as long as you can't do the reading and the writing thing, guess what? You can do the third one too, Craig.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, put down the crayons, Craig, and start doing some taxes. Boom.
You're telling me I can't fill them out in macaroni and cheese colored crayons?
I wonder if... Wait, why are you... Oh, I guess there is a macaroni and cheese color, isn't there?
Of course there is.
Of course, Craig names the flavor that's also a food. Fuck the flavor, I mean.
The flavor of
All
crayon.
right, well, we know who the crayon eater is, guys. Who would have guessed it? Hey, Richard, what does the blue one taste like? I'm dying. I think
This-
we just have to show you.
This pod is just going all over the place. We're crashing into.
It's not our fault. Like we knew before we took off. We don't know where to take this one. All right, we didn't have a course. Usually we're on rails, and now we're off road, baby. And there's no going back.
Now I eat crayons, I guess.
It's canon. Deal with it.
Get it on the printed on the T-shirt. Let's go.
What's that t-shirt gonna say?
I don't know. Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni's my favorite
Rich-
flavor of crayon. What do you mean? What is it gonna say?
It's just a picture of you, and it says macaroni and cheese with you holding the crayon.
Okay.
How about a big bowl of them? You have a bowl of crayons, and you just shove.
Ooh, you have the spoon up in the air, and you just see it. It's full of crayons. Yeah. I like it.
Oh, okay. So, back to the musical. We get introduced to Aaron Burr, who, I don't know, like, are they friends at first?
Yeah.
Well, he meets them, and
they
he's
become
like,
fast friends, him and the rest of the boys.
Yeah. But we also get some foreshadowing in this song, because he sings that he shot him, or is going to shoot him. I don't know.
He does, because they kind of, Yeah. Because he's famous for that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was famous for being on, like, the $2 bill or something.
Aaron Burr?
Yeah.
No.
If he's not on the $2 bill, then what's he on?
I don't know. Who is on the $2 bill?
That's a good question. I don't know who's on the $2 bill. When's the last time you seen a $2 bill?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm confusing him for whoever is actually on it.
It's Thomas Jefferson.
Oh.
Bullshit. Isn't he on the penny? Not
No,
penny.
that's
Dime?
Lincoln.
That's Lincoln. No, wait, who's on the dime?
I mean, you could be on multiple things.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend.
I mean, Washington's on two things, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so's Lincoln, so's Hamilton. But okay. Besides that,
What's Hamilton on?
Dime is that Roosevelt?
I don't know. But
don't
Hamilton's on the nickel
Who looks
and
at money?
$10,
It's
right?
2020. Get yourself that plastic.
Yeah, right.
Even that's outdated. Just get your cell phone out, man. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not that hip.
Really?
I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm
Oh
not.
my god. Like, sure, someone could probably, like, hack me and take all my money by rubbing up against me, but at least I get some, skinship out of it, right?
It is Roosevelt, by the way.
Cool.
Okay.
Is that the guy who inspired Eggman?
Yes.
Great.
Okay, so back to things. We get introduced to Aaron Burr. We have a bunch of ladies, and I don't know. I guess Hamilton gets married. Maybe?
The Schuyler sisters.
Yeah, man.
Who are they? I don't know.
They're rich.
The Sky, yeah, exactly. It's Hamilton's chance to make a name for himself by, climbing that social ladder by marrying one of these sisters.
Like, so was he interested in two of them?
Yes.
Okay, and what happened there?
So first he was talking to the older sister.
Angelica.
Angelica, thank you, Craig. I'm so bad with names. It's Angelica, Eliza, and then the third one who always got left out and then disappeared halfway through it.
Yeah, and then then she became another character later on, just like everybody else. But
yeah, well, that's a play for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, so yes, Angelica, the older sister, was chatting him up. She was having a good time with him, and then said, "You know what? Let me introduce you to my younger sister." And then they became a pair, and they got married and did the whole thing. And then you find out that Angelica did in fact have feelings for Hamilton, but she knew as being the oldest daughter to a family that doesn't have a son, it's her job to marry into a rich, wealthy family. So she had to pass on Hamilton because he was nothing. He was no one. He was dirt. But she did have feelings for him.
Okay, that makes sense. I get it now.
There you go.
It's just like, oh my god, it's like America adapted the culture of the British with that.
Well, they kind of were the British.
Yeah, I just whatever. I just let them go. But, that's the worst part about talking about this, because the way they do this and the way the stage is set up with the turntable or the lazy Susan or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yes.
In the middle of the stage is just the way everything is spinning around as they do like the time rewind. It's incredible and it's so stupid. We're sitting here talking about it.
I saw them use that for Hadestown, and like they're able to kind of do like walking scenes, which is really nice.
That's
fun.
Hadestown is with Orpheus and Eurydice. That story.
Is that where he goes? He leaves it. And he doesn't. He can't look back or whatever.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Okay. He's leaving the cave or whatever, and says you can't look back. And then he
spoilers.
Does. That's okay.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Besides, if you know what you're talking, they should know what you're talking about already. Like, you said enough.
Yes.
The story where you can't look back. You should know instantly what you're talking about.
Yep. It's Greek, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll believe that.
No, I do like the lazy Susan thing that was going on. That was kind of cool.
It was really good.
Although you know what I didn't like how the set was the same throughout. It was mostly lighting changes. But like I feel like other plays I've seen, they changed like the whole freaking set for different scenes.
Well, when you only have like a 2-minute intermission.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, hold on.
No, they change it while stuff's going on though.
I don't really blame them for that.
It was a big. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they were constantly. They weren't changing the background, but everything else was changing. Like even the actors, as they were going, they were bringing their own furniture and props and everything. It was nuts.
Yeah.
This was non-stop.
I didn't notice.
You weren't supposed to.
You're not supposed to. Yeah.
That's how you know they did it well.
Yeah.
Okay. Thought it was just me.
No, man, you're good. That was the intent. Was not noticing. That's why they didn't do this whole big. They did what they did. They changed the They minimalistically. I can't even talk right now. Oh my god, they did a good job. That's what matters.
I'll do the talking for you.
Please do continue.
Okay, so we also get some songs throughout from the King, and he's great.
He's so good.
This is our boy from Frozen.
Who?
The King.
Kristoff?
Yeah, Kristoff.
Josh Gad?
Kristoff.
No, this is not Josh Gad, or else I would be freaking screaming about Josh Gad showing up yet again.
No, it's Kristoff.
Okay. Well, I knew Josh Gad was a Tony Award man, and
he was a Tony Award nominated man, by the way.
For Book of Mormon, though, not for.
Yeah, he's a theater thespian.
I mean, you could just say thespian. He's a thespian.
I don't know what that means.
Someone of the theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm being redundant.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but our Kristoff, our boy Kristoff, we know he sings well. That dude.
Yes, it's such a. I don't understand why they didn't use him more in Frozen. He's very good.
Oh my god, best song in Frozen 2, though. I mean, come on.
Oh, Lost in the Woods, baby.
See, that's a song I could listen to like again.
Well, I mean, that was very much copying something you're very familiar with.
I love the 80s.
I know, and I imagine the music in this this play is not something that you are familiar with.
No, that's why the early parts, the faster talking and stuff, you have to listen to that kind of music to be able to, I feel like, to pick up on that kind of stuff. Like, I don't listen to any rap or hip hop. That's not what I listen to.
No, that's fine.
But, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Not that I dislike it, but yeah.
I heard you hated it.
No.
And you wish the theater burned down.
See, that's why I saw, what's that one? Rock of Ages. Because
the theater burned down afterwards?
No, it was all 80s music,
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. What about Mamma Mia?
No, I've never seen Mamma Mia, but I'm sure I would love it. I like ABBA.
How do you not?
Yeah, you can't not like ABBA.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
What about Rocky Horror?
I don't love Rocky Horror.
I seen the movie a very long time ago, and I think I was too young to see it, and I didn't think I understood what was happening.
That's 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Craig was a big fan too, because he has like Rocky Horror all over his basement.
No, that's his parents.
We don't have. What are you talking about?
You have the vinyl.
No.
Craig, go look. We're not gonna get past this until you go look.
No, we don't
Craig,
have the vinyl.
Yes,
we might have
you
it,
do.
but it's not hung up. Definitely not.
It was at one point.
I don't think so.
I think I remember it too, but that just might be,
Yes!
flawed memory because he's saying it was there, and I could picture it clear as day.
Now I have to go show Craig
man.
what it looks like.
Yeah, maybe it'll spring. Like he should know. He's right next to it.
Is he in the basement?
No.
Well, no, he's a few steps away from it. Like one good jump can get you there.
Craig, there it is.
Oh, maybe we did have that up at one point.
There you go. Because I'm like, there's no other reason for me to know what it looks like unless it was in your basement.
Yeah, I don't think it's up anymore. But yeah, I do recognize. Maybe we did have that up at some point.
Maybe. No, you should just take our word for it.
It just feels like he did, but
I believe you. I do believe you. You haven't been in my basement in a long time, so
now I have to go look at pictures of Craig's basement from my phone.
My brother, I remember, changed a bunch of them at one point. I remember, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Okay, well, let's continue because no one knows what your basement looks like.
Yeah.
Yet. Okay. So, where are we going? Hamilton, he wants to be a war boy, but he's not allowed to be a war boy because Washington wants him to be like his message writer or something. I don't know. He's educated, so he wants to have an office job.
Something of a secretary. And I'm sure they bounce ideas off each other and whatever.
Okay.
He feels that Hamilton is too essential to his operations for him to go out and die in a battle.
Yeah, I get confused here a little later on.
Okay, what's up?
Because I have some dude is jealous of Hamilton, ? I don't know, gets shot. Does that make sense?
That was...
You might be talking about the...
That was Washington's other... He was his... I guess one of his guys. Right? Was that his right-hand man? Who was kind of a fool and they didn't trust... Like, they didn't think he was doing a good job or whatever. So they challenged him to a fucking duel.
Yeah, I think he was leading... He was promoted to a general, and obviously thousands of people died under his lead. And then he was smack talking Washington, so Hamilton himself wanted to deal with it, but couldn't. I believe might have been Burr that took care of it, or was it Lafayette?
No,
maybe?
it was
Lafayette wasn't introduced yet.
No, and Lafayette wasn't.
Lafayette was introduced at the beginning.
Yeah, they were all. It's those three guys. I couldn't. The only one I knew was Lafayette. The guy who ends up becoming his son later in the show is the one who fires the gun against this guy.
I can't remember who it was.
But I don't remember the character's name.
I can't remember either.
It's the guy who plays his son, that actor.
Yeah.
Well,
it doesn't matter, I guess. A duel ends up happening with that guy, and the guy gets shot.
Yeah. And then
discharged.
Well, the other guy,
the guy who was talking smack.
The smack talker, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then I guess Hamilton's wife says that she's pregnant or something, wants him to quit. I don't know. And then Lafayette gets brought in. According to my notes.
Lafayette was there from the beginning, but now he's promoted to I guess a general, or whatever.
That was one of my favorite things. His song.
His song is really good.
Yeah.
His accent is really good.
I was like, man, I think that this guy might be the best guy in the show.
He was, I think, especially because both roles he played were good.
But yeah, Lafayette comes around. He does his thing. He needs Hamilton. Hamilton goes along with him, I guess.
He's brought back to the front after being sent home by Washington, because for Lafayette's plan to succeed, they do need Hamilton to be working with him.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, and then there's a battle after that, right? Like the Battle of Chesapeake or something? I don't know.
Probably. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
But yeah, they had a man on the inside or something. And that guy was also great, like the little spy man. Well, he was actually a big black guy, but he was cool.
That guy's name was Hercules, I think.
It was Hercules.
Hercules something or other.
Yeah, and they win, and they free America.
Yeah, it was great. Then he get the king again.
Oh, what'd the king say?
No, he did his. You guys, you did it. You won. You got your freedom. I guess you're a country now. Good luck with all that. Peace.
But he pieces back in eventually.
Yeah, he does come back.
So, there's a point where I get confused. Because once they win, there was another song with Hamilton. And I thought that it was a song with his son. But it was, I don't know, it was weird. He was singing with someone.
A ghost.
And they were on like a ghost?
I don't know. Is that what we're talking about? Because
I think him and Burr were having a son at around the same time, so they're both singing the same song.
Oh,
and then his buddy had died. He got a letter from his father, and then he was singing with the ghost.
Gotcha. Okay, that wasn't clear because like I knew that like his son was being born or something, and he was talking about something, and I don't know. I got confused.
Now his buddy who died is the guy who shot the other guy.
Yes.
How did he die? He just died?
He died in the war. They said specifically he was in a battle when the war was actually already over.
Oh. And
that was it. Because he got a letter from the man's father explaining exactly what happened. But, the specifics in and out of my ear. I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah,
Which
doesn't matter.
Again, it's war, baby! People get shot and die.
Okay, so after that, we got to talk about the boring politics stuff. Actually, did we have the intermission at this point? Did Craig start paying attention?
Don't you dare about me paying attention. Don't you dare.
It's okay, Craig. He's got one over the 60 you have where you paid attention to the movies.
Yeah. Well, okay.
And even then, it's only like half a point for Richard because he did pay attention to the second half.
Okay, so we got the politics stuff, and Hamilton, he has to do some trial thing, and he's singing along with Burr or something. I don't know. And he also has to write a bunch of essays. I don't know what this was about, but we shortly get introduced to Thomas Jefferson, and that guy's great.
He's so good.
He's the best. That's what I'm saying. The best character. Which is also Lafayette. It's the same actor.
It is?
Oh my god. Yes.
No, like I really didn't notice this.
Yes. He just poofed his hair out.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, this guy, he is the best actor in the show. He's fantastic.
No longer does he have a French accent because he is a different character.
But he was in France or something, right? He loves the Frenchmans.
He loves the
French.
French. Jefferson loves the French.
Yeah. Like this is probably the song that stood out to me most where they introduced Jefferson. Like it was fucking swinging.
And Madison is introduced here, I think, right?
Yes.
Which is now the other guy. Hercules is now Madison. Same
now
actor.
Madison.
Yeah.
Well, that is the first time I heard Madison's name, and it's not even in my notes.
Doesn't matter. You didn't do
All right,
much.
we're in the second half. See,
He
I
was
got
like
it.
Jefferson's goon. He mainly stood there silently.
It's almost like me and Craig should switch roles now.
No, you should combine.
I still don't know what happened in the.
You guys should combine.
No.
Do it.
Okay, well, we get Jefferson, and then we have a rap battle between Jefferson and Hamilton.
It's really good.
Yeah, like, they do a few of these, right?
Yes.
Man.
Yeah,
Where it's like, they're debating their policies, and they're also delivering sick burns.
Sounds like that's how we should have debates now.
Like, I feel that Hamilton, he always won these.
I mean, it would make sense in a story kind of glorifying Alexander Hamilton.
Is that what they were doing?
I don't know what they were doing, man. They're just telling you his life.
Yeah, like, I mean, you know, there were some things that weren't so flattering about him.
They're just talking about one of the more underrated founding fathers, I believe, is the story. Because, like,
Put a spotlight on the boy.
You know about Washington, you know about Benjamin Franklin, you know about Thomas
What
Jefferson.
do you know about Benjamin Franklin aside from him tying a key to a kite?
Oh my god, do you want me to write you a book?
I mean, no, because I wouldn't read it.
Just watch that episode of The Office so that you learn a lot.
You do learn a lot.
Okay, great. Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to think. Who else was a founding man?
John Adams.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him.
Oh my god, he's in the show. He was in the show.
Was he?
He's the second president.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you sure?
No, I guess I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Koska, do you want to confirm this?
He's right. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if you need me to do anything. I'm just waiting for the storm to pass.
Okay, great. I'm gonna keep going then. So he goes on vacation. We learn about the affair with what's his face, or maybe we already knew about the affair between Hamilton and his wife's sister. I don't know.
It wasn't his wife's sister.
What?
What?
He wasn't having an affair with his.
No, he wasn't having an affair with her at all.
No,
He
was
wasn't?
No, this character that she had an affair with played the third sister, the same actress.
Oh my god!
Different
No wonder I got
character.
confused.
No, I think he's just confused because I think he's specifically talking about the letters, right?
Do you
I
think
don't know.
Do you think he was
No,
having
I
an
just
affair
wanna-
with Angelica?
No, I just need to know what is he referring to here? Are you talking
I
about the
thought
letters?
he had
Are you-
affairs with a bunch of people.
No, only one girl. After
Okay,
he was
but he
married,
did have love letters.
He went around, not love letters, just regular correspondence with her.
Oh, okay. Weird.
But she was like a married woman too.
Yeah, she was, and she did still have feelings for him. And there was this one scene where she's specifically talking about this one line in the letter where he put the comma in the wrong place that completely changed the meaning of the sentence, which she kind of stressed about a little bit. But
Yeah,
nothing
that
actually
reminded
happened
me of
between them.
Schoolhouse Rock. Like,
You wanna-
where they tell you where your apostrophes are supposed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, parallels.
I'll let him talk about it because Schoolhouse Rock is on Disney Plus now. So
It is?
Yeah, bud. I was waiting for it.
Bullshit.
Come on. Why would I lie to you? Why would I lie to you? Come on.
Because, we get to talk about politics and proper grammar as well.
We get to learn all about the preamble next show. Get excited, boys.
We the people. Yo, I'm not finding it on here.
Oh my god.
Did you type it in right?
That.
Yeah, I did type it in right, and I'm just seeing The Mandalorian, Clone Wars, Attack of the Clones, Empire Strikes Back.
Are you in the... What are you looking at? Are you in the Star Wars collection?
No!
It's in the Star Wars collection.
What did you type in?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock. And I see My Favorite Martian, Tron Legacy, Smash and Grab.
None of these even start with an S. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about my search on Disney Plus.
Just type school.
Rich. S.
Holy shit. Schoolhouse is one word.
There it is.
Okay, guys, I found it. Okay,
now we're playing that.
Now we're on the same page. I guess because, Star Wars also starts with S, that they wanted to give me those.
Yeah, but once you get a C if you get that second letter, as soon as you get that second letter, Star Wars goes out the window.
Well, no, the problem is...
I type faster than Craig. So that's why it wasn't appearing.
Look, if you guys have ever used a streaming service, if you type one thing in wrong, it doesn't know what to do. It just gives you random bullcrap.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was getting all the nonsense. I don't know why My Favorite Martian was popping up, but it makes sense for Star Wars.
Maybe it's a sign.
Sign about what?
I don't know.
Craig, it's the Summer of Dads. We can't watch My Favorite Martian.
Is he a father figure?
I don't know. I mean, he is with a young boy, so it could be that he is a father figure. Even if you're, teaching a Martian, you're basically his, Earth dad, right?
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell My Favorite Martian is.
Isn't that movie with, what's-his-face from Back to the Future? Christopher Lloyd?
It looks kind of like him, maybe.
I think it has Christopher Lloyd in it.
All right,
wait, it says his name. Jeff Daniels, Christopher Lloyd. Oh, wait, the other guy isn't a young kid. He looks old, too.
Yeah, Jeff Daniels is Dumb and Dumber. He's I forget who's who, actually. One of them.
Yeah.
Not
the one
Jim
who
Carrey.
isn't Jim Carrey.
Yeah, the not Jim Carrey.
We'll see. Maybe we'll do this. I don't know. Well,
it's okay.
We have a movie to finish.
Yes, we do.
We're close to. We got further than this than I thought we would. As much as I don't know how much of this is actually listenable, but we got further than I thought we would.
You should really put in the beginning of this podcast something that says probably should watch this one.
I already did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Casca said it multiple times that we can't do this justice.
We can't. This is the worst way anyone should consume this, and I was shaking when I was done. He said, I'm we can't do it. We're going to ruin it. But hey, we're here and we're ruined it. That's okay. We've already pulled that plug, We pulled that bandage. It's no coming off. It's now infested. It's gangrening. If anything, we have to just amputate, but we're here. And that's what matters.
Yeah. So at some point they want to help France because France is having some civil unrest or something. And I guess we have another rap battle. America doesn't want to help. And I don't think America helps. But Thomas Jefferson, he wanted to help because he's homies with the Frenchmans.
Yeah, they did help when we were doing our revolution. But, it's too fresh for us. We're still babies. We can't do much.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk to the winners of the other revolution because the guy that we made the original deal with, he's dead. So it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're not holding nothing.
Yeah, and I guess at some point everyone starts conspiring against Hamilton. And no one likes Hamilton anymore. At least none of his buddies in Congress or wherever. Is Congress a thing? I don't know what they're called. Political boys.
Yeah, the political boys. Well, does everyone or is just the three? I'm trying to figure out where we are even.
I feel that this is right before Washington gives up his power.
Okay, so then it's Burr, Jefferson, and
Madison.
Madison, thank you. Ooh.
See, you didn't even know that he was in the musical.
I know he was in there, obviously. I just forgot his name for a second.
Oh, okay.
Because he was the guy who his 50% of his lines was him coughing into a napkin or whatever you want to call it, a handkerchief.
Was he sick or something?
I guess so. I didn't look up anything about the man, but I'd have to assume he had an illness.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess at this point we can talk about Mr. Washington not wanting to be president anymore, not running, and I guess other people run for office.
Oh, we kind of skipped the...
What?
What did we skip? We skipped the... Before we even got to this debate about France, we had the meeting between Hamilton and Jefferson, where they were in that room and no one actually knows what happens. And you kind of get a bit of info. What happened?
The court thing?
You keep saying
the trial?
What trial?
Wasn't there a trial? They had to defend someone, and they talked about burden of proof.
No, well, you were talking about, I think they were defending was the U.S. Constitution, and that's why they wrote a bunch of essays.
I don't know.
So I think you might have got some wires crossed there. No, the first rap battle they had was about what they should do about the United States debt. Should it be should it be the burden of every state to carry, or should everyone just kind of deal with their own thing? So basically, Hamilton wanted to create the national debt, and Jefferson was opposed to it because you're like us in Virginia, I believe it was. We have our debts are settled. Why should we take your debt on? Why is that our responsibility? And
Craig, this is what my history class was like.
Economics? What do you really?
I think you meant just being explained what happened rather than painting horseshoe crabs or whatever the hell you're talking about. I don't know. Now you just made me lose my train of thought. Oh my god! So they made a meeting together. No one knows what went on in that meeting between Madison, Jefferson, and Hamilton. They just know they went in that room and they decided on what to do. Okay? But the Burr, who was with Hamilton, was left out of that meeting, and you get his song for how he wants to be on top. He wants to be in that room. He wants to know what happened. That is his aspirations, to be the man in the room.
Oh, yeah, that's what I have. Room where it happens.
Yes, the room where it happens. And that is important, so I took us back. Yeah, that's why I took us back. I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. We missed this scene. This is super important.
Yeah, like, I skipped this because I didn't know what room where it happens meant.
That's what it meant. Is the room where no one else is in there but the people that matter, and they know between themselves what actually happened.
Okay, gotcha.
And I think even before this happened, do you get the affair with the new lady, or is that later?
That was before. Because, I have rap battle, Jefferson versus Hamilton, then vacation, son, affair with someone, then room where it happens, then help France rap battle.
Okay, so we probably shouldn't have glossed over that either, because that's also very important.
Sorry, I'm skipping around and just going to things I remember.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to do a little backpedal here.
Oh no, it's history class all over.
History class all over again. Doesn't really matter. Hamilton gets wrapped up with a lady. She seduces him. He makes love to her. Sweet, passionate love. Turns out that lady was married to a man who found out about all this and is starting to blackmail Hamilton. He's paying him off so he doesn't report to Hamilton's wife.
Oh, gotcha. And that's why later on there's a question about things.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
There we go. So yeah, that's on me for not remembering. But yes, let's go back to the future past.
Are we going to talk about Washington not running for president?
I think we're good.
Okay, yeah. So,
that.
Well, we talked about it a little, and then
hey guys, Washington's not running for president.
Because in order for America to succeed, he has to get himself out of the process and let other people, carry the torch. So King George then has a song about giving up power, and he's all like, LOL. Can't even imagine that. But, good luck, guys.
Didn't know that's a thing you can do.
Yeah. So after that, I guess Adams becomes president, right?
Yep.
Awesome. And then Hamilton gets accused of embezzling by all of his political friend boys. Well, not really friends, but just his co-workers. And I guess Hamilton has to defend himself, and he does, saying that he didn't embezzle anything, and that he's a good boy, and he paid off things with his own funds.
He's being accused of embezzlement because they found out information about him paying off the man for the affair. That was the specific thing. And he made a deal with them. If I can prove that I didn't commit any crimes here, you guys have to keep shut about it. And they said, sure, why not?
Okay. But then doesn't he, admit to it anyway?
Yes, he does. But before that, he shows them everything, and he proves his innocence. But being still worried about what might happen, because, information gets out there goes his whole career, he got in front of it. And he even published the letters that they wrote back to each other, confirming them having relations and all that crap, and kind of shot himself in the foot, basically.
How? Why? Oh, because his wife finds out. Well, actually,
because everyone finds out. And it turns out, if you want to become president, it's not a good look. You cheating on your wife like that. Back then, anyway. Now you can do whatever the hell you want, apparently. But
this is true.
But
we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm glossing over it. So back then, it was an issue. So again, his political career is more or less done. I mean, he's still in it, but he's not. He's not going much further than that. And of course, problems at home with his wife. His wife's devastated, obviously. And his other, not wife, but sister, who he has a strong connection with, sister-in-law.
Oh, yeah, she's pissed.
She's furious with the band.
Yeah. And the wife burns everything down and goes away.
Well, they're all their correspondence, just trying to saying you're not gonna get her response in history. You don't have, no one can see what she actually felt because it's all gone. She didn't want to leave a trace.
She doesn't want to be a pawn.
Yeah, she's just gone. That's her business. Those are her memories.
Yeah. And that's when her son has a duel.
10 years later.
Oh, yeah, I guess we get a time skip.
Time skip.
Yeah, and Hamilton says, you know what? In order to be an honorable man, you don't want to kill anyone. So instead, once it's time to duel, you're going to put your gun up in the air and fire. And if your opponent is honorable, then, he's going to do the same. Don't worry about it. It turns out he should have worried about it, and now his son's dead. That's
what you get for breaking one of the 10 commandments of dueling.
What's the 10 commandments of dueling?
This is what amazes me, right? Where,
No, I need to know the 10 commandments.
I'm going to have to look them up. I don't remember all of them.
Is it just the rules?
Yeah, the rules of dueling is, you discuss it. This is your chance to back out. If they apologize, you don't go any forward. The second thing is, I think you get your buddy involved. All right? You pick out your buddy. They're going to speak for you on your behalf. The third rule is you get your buddies to talk to each other. Maybe they can squash the beef. No one has to die here. Okay, well, that's not working out. The fourth rule is you get a doctor. All right?
Okay.
You put him aside. You have him turn around so he has, deniability.
Yes.
I think the
Thou
fifth
shalt
rule
have medical presence on site.
Yeah. The fifth commandment was you guys pick a nice spot.
Thou shalt have nice scenery.
The sixth one is what is the sixth one? I think you have one more chance to squash the beef.
Thou shalt have multiple chances to back out.
Okay. The seventh one is you get your buddies to try to squash the beef together again. This is a little redundant, I gotta say. I think you really padded out these 10 commandments.
These should just be the 5 commandments.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, that's probably, I don't know if that's Lynn, I don't know if that's Hamilton. Someone is to blame here, but these commandments are a little redundant. I could be remembering them wrong, but I don't think I am.
Are these actually real? Did they mention these?
There was a whole song they brought up 3 times.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I missed that song.
Clearly.
Yeah, I missed that
all 3 times.
Whatever.
And I believe the 8th one is... No, the 8th one is the 10 paces. The 9th one is look him straight in the eye and don't aim for anywhere higher. And that's the one he broke. And then the 10th one is, they don't get to it, but it's, someone's gonna die, I imagine.
Okay. Well, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So son's dead. I guess at this point, Hamilton's sad. His wife's sad. But I don't know what happens. I guess Burr starts running for some type of office, right? Against Jefferson?
President?
Well, don't they kind of get back together because of what happened?
Yes, they do reconcile.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Craig, you wanted to mention something about the duel, and I said I wanted to hear about the commandments instead. What do you want to bring up?
I was just going to say, I mean, it's a little political, I guess. I don't know if you want me to say it.
Ooh, I don't know.
This is a play about politics.
Well,
Craig, just so you know, whatever you say is going to forever be remembered by everyone who listens to this podcast.
This is related to the duel where the guy insulted his dad, so he wanted to shoot him?
No. I'm just saying how duels in general. I was saying how, what I was going to say, it's incredible how, how people want to keep the Constitution exactly the way it was, but that was written by guys who fucking walked 10 paces and shot each other in the chest. And that's how they solved their problems. And it's kind of like, what the fuck, man?
It didn't happen that often. It rarely ever came to actually people shooting each other.
But this was a thing that did happen, and it's just so...
but rarely they shot each other. Usually someone would apologize.
I don't know.
And again, commandment number 1 is someone apologizes, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
that was a little too political for me.
I don't know. I was just going to say...
Ooh, politics.
If you want to, I don't know.
But yeah, no, I agree. A piece of paper written hundreds of years ago is no longer that relevant. Should be amended.
It should be allowed to be amended.
Maybe amended. Sometimes, maybe we should start doing that.
Here and there. And there have been amendments, but,
It's dumb. It's stupid. It's fine.
Yeah.
There should be a few other ones, I think.
But I don't know if duels have to do with any of that. I support the duel. It's a gentleman's competition.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think a real duel should be with fists. They should fucking fight.
That's how barbaric.
Yeah, the thing is, you're not on equal footing with that.
Exactly. If you're fucking stronger, you survive.
Oh, okay. So the stronger people should be in charge. If you can punch really good, you should make all the decisions. That's the correct doctrine right here.
In this time period,
the man with the biggest muscles rules them all, baby.
I would get my ass beat every time, though. So I mean,
why do you want that?
I'm not going to put myself in that situation.
Okay.
I would use that first amendment. I would use that first what is the first commandment?
Commandment?
Your first commandment, and I would
apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm good.
Well, sorry, but we're punching each other. This is a more barbaric ritual. Apologies. That's no longer a part of this.
I'm going to fight you all for leadership of the pod.
Please, I'll take you on any time, pal.
I want to be pilot. Okay, so...
the pod pilot?
Yeah, Craig, you can be my backup man. Wait, for the fist fight, do we also need backup friends and stuff?
No, again, this is a barbaric ritual. There's not really any rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Craig, your idea sucked.
Yeah, it did suck. I brought a gun. You guys are fucked.
We got commandments here.
Oh, darn. Here, you can have one too, then.
Okay.
How about this? You both shoot a target.
Okay.
And whoever
the target's each other. We're done.
Target practice.
Boom.
And whoever gets the better shot.
All
on
right.
the dummy.
Richard's my target. And Richard, how about I be your target? Does that sound good?
I like this.
It sound fair, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
I just don't want people dying, man.
Then you shouldn't have started a fight. How dare you talk about?
What's your fist fight gonna be? Like,
boxing.
Is that not to the death?
Oh, wait, is it not to the death?
No, it's just like...
What's the point?
Like MMA.
You don't think people die in MMA?
I don't think they do. I'm sure... I don't know.
Here's the problem with Craig's barbaric ritual. You
How
need
are you
someone
even gonna
to
get
fight to the
a cage
death,
set
or
up?
else... Like, you need a fight to the death, or else the argument will never be resolved. The reason why they duel to the death and shoot each other is because someone will die in the end, because you can't change people's beliefs.
Next time we have an argument, Rich, I'm gonna just kill you.
Or he's gonna kill you again.
Or
fair
you're
ground.
gonna just kill me. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Or the next time we have an argument, Craig, we are going to then see if we can work it out using the first commandment. And if not, we go to commandment 2 and we choose buddies to try to work it out or something. I don't know.
I see.
Do I have to go through it again?
I see.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Craig, it probably won't go to the death, but there is a chance it will. That's why it works. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's mosey on into the final duel. So we started off with Burr trying to run against Jefferson or something like that, and he needs Hamilton's endorsement.
Yeah, so it seems to be whoever gets Hamilton's endorsement is probably a shoo-in for the presidency.
Yes. And I think, did Hamilton promise it to him?
He did not promise it to him, but Burr talked about wanting it, and Hamilton didn't say no.
Okay, gotcha. But Hamilton ended up giving it to Jefferson because Jefferson is a man of principles. Like, even though they have disagreements, like, he knows at least Jefferson stands for something. And Burr, he always held his cards close, and Hamilton didn't really know. And it seemed like
I think it goes beyond that. It was the fact that Burr, like, even switched political parties to make himself climb. And it was that he was not someone who believed in anything. He was someone who was just looking for status.
Gotcha.
And that's not someone we need ruling the country, you know? You can't be running things if that's all you're after. So he went with Jefferson because he knew he is the man for the job. He has conviction, unlike Burr.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Burr took it as a personal slight.
Yeah, because now he can't be in the room where it happens. So, Burr challenges Hamilton to a duel, and Hamilton, he decides that he is also going to do what his son did, or at least try to do, by shooting his gun up into the air. Yeah.
What a surprise. It didn't work that time either.
No.
Yeah. But I really like what they did with this duel because they did like a freeze time thingy and Hamilton just kind of goes through a lot of things.
It's like his last moments.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And he sings about a bunch of different stuff. I don't know what he sung about, but I don't know. Just about people he'd see on the other side and his wife.
Yeah, he basically sang his goodbyes and what he's looking forward to in the afterlife.
Yeah. It was nice.
Yeah, it was really good.
And he dies.
He dies.
And then Burr gets a song about how he's the villain and how history is going to, not look at him too kindly, I guess.
Yeah, not really.
And it's all about the man who tells the story or something. I don't know. The end.
Well, we also get his wife.
His wife sings a song about how she's the one who does tell the story.
Oh. Missed that somehow.
It's the ending song.
Yeah.
I thought it was Burr. I thought he got the final number.
No, she did. It was, again, telling his story and everything she did with her life afterwards. To getting the, donations to get the Washington Monument built and establishing the first private orphanage in New York.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I missed a lot.
She lived a long life afterwards.
Yeah. And she kind of thought to herself, what would Hamilton do? How could she make a difference here? And she did. Oh, and she also, spoke out about slavery and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that part. She said how, he could have done so much more. But he doesn't get to now.
No.
Okay, the end. What'd you guys think? Well, actually, I know you liked it, Kafka, and Craig apparently. Craig, did you? Because, I feel that a lot of the times when we watch a movie or something like that, your opinion changes. From the beginning of the podcast to the end of the podcast. Do you still think that this was just all right?
It was just okay. I didn't love the music or anything, so, that was kind of, being a musical. I wasn't into the music very much, so...
Mm-hmm.
I would have been surprised if this changed his mind.
I got... sometimes, being told the story again, I'm like, oh, yeah, some things happen, some wires get connected, you know what I mean? But it's a musical, so it's about the music, and I didn't care for that much.
Well, just because it's a musical doesn't mean it's all about the music, though. There's a story to be told.
It is a story.
This one is literally the entire music. It's hard if you're not into the music, you're not gonna have the best time with it. You're not gonna want to pay attention to the story. I get that.
Yeah, I guess. There were definitely not every song hit with me, but there were enough songs that I know I'm going to go back to and listen. So, and then it'll grow on me some more.
I don't remember any of the songs from the Book of Mormon. I don't, but I just remember laughing my ass off watching it because it was really fun, But
is that on Disney Plus?
No.
Maybe one day. Although they had a problem with saying the F word here. Who even knows?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, they censored the F word multiple times through this.
Oh yeah, I noticed that they did do the censoring thing, but I didn't know if that was in theater or.
I believe the one time you actually hear the censoring with the beep, I believe that was in the theater.
Okay, gotcha.
But the other times they just silenced it.
Weird.
I assume that the beep was for the impact of it, which I get. But the other ones, I was like, oh, they really can't say the F word, huh? Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Is this a thing that they do for a lot of musicals? They have, professional filming? Or is this just hey, Hamilton's a special case?
I've not seen a lot of them, but that is a thing.
I feel like this is more of a special case, though, only because, I mean, was it done because Corona is and like they wanted to? Because obviously you can't go to the theater right now.
I feel that this was like done at least a year
all this
ago.
went down. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So like again, this is a thing that does happen. I just don't think it happens all the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, because like I know Les Mis has like a 25th thing, but I guess there might have been a thing for Cats. I don't know, but
Well, both of those have movies.
I'm trying to think now. But still, like I remember who was it? Recently when all this actually went down, a big theater boy. Was it Andrew Lloyd Webber? I think it was Andrew Lloyd Webber. Don't quote me on that. But
was he the one who was like streaming a different musical each day or week?
He was putting them all on YouTube or whatever. And they were the original recording. So they do these things. They just I don't know how often you actually see them or what.
Yeah, because
yes,
I
exactly.
feel that like if it gets done, like no one even knows about it or where to find it. You know?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Because
Well,
they're good. This is the way to watch them.
Yeah, because I've been having to go to YouTube for slime tutorials, and it's like those are super shitty quality.
Yeah, those are. Yeah.
What the fuck
You
is a
get what you pay
slime
for.
tutorial?
Slime tutorial is like
You get some borax and some other kind of dish soap, and you put it together with some water, and then you can color it, and then you got some slime for your kids to play with.
What does that have to do with musicals, though?
slime tutorial is some like code lingo for theaters for like bootlegs, so that it doesn't get taken off of YouTube.
Oh, Richard, you're gonna take the whole industry down.
Dude, we're fucking starting with Wicked because like for Wicked, it's like green slime tutorial or something like that.
Oh, so then it's just Wicked. Okay.
Yeah, it's silly.
Or like Wicked slime tutorial.
Okay.
So
That's
good.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the comments, like, they're really good about it. It's all like, oh, like, my black slime did blah, blah, blah to the green slime or something like that. It's good.
It's a lot of fun. It's people having fun.
Yeah, it's great. So, okay. Well, Hamilton was a thing that we all watched and most of us enjoyed. And I think it's time to talk about Greener Pastures. And by greener, I mean just a different movie. For next week. Because the Summer of Dads is in full swing, and we're swinging on in to our next movie.
My favorite Martian.
He did say greener, and Martians are green.
No. Well, maybe we can do it the week after, but I was really looking forward to what we were going to do next week, which would be DCOM Original. Wait, fuck. DCOM Original is redundant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the whole thespian thing all over again.
Fuck. DCOM Cadet Kelly.
What are
this
you
one is
saying
great.
now?
What?
I don't even know what you're saying now.
I don't know. I want to do Cadet Kelly. Can we do Cadet Kelly and then
calm
we
down,
do...
calm down. We could do Cadet Kelly.
Yes.
Doesn't even
And
sound
then
like
we...
a dad movie, but sure.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
trust you on this one.
no. Okay. Have you seen it? No, well, you probably haven't seen it.
I think
Oh, no, if I did, I would have known what the hell it is.
There's a dad in it, I think.
Oh, Kurt's seen it.
Yeah, because like it has like little Hillary Duff and her dad like sends her off to military camp or something because she is a bad girl
I mean,
and
you guys
she
wanna,
learns.
You guys want to do this podcast now?
Okay, sorry, I'm spoiling everything.
Thank
sorry.
you. Like again, I've not seen it. I'm sure everyone else listening, if they somehow by some miracle made it to this point, probably haven't seen it either.
Okay, we'll talk about the dad relevance next week. For now, I'm leaving. Dunce number 1, signing off. Good bless.
Craig's too. Leave it too.
And I'm the third one. I really got nothing to say here, guys. Just watch the damn thing. Honestly. It's good! It's great, even!
They don't want to conquer us. They don't want to study us. All they want
not another ticket.
is a place to crash. Now, an unsuspecting Earthling has a new roommate.
Let me down! As you wish.
And he's making himself part of the family.
I don't believe we've met. Hi.
No, he's a Martian.
Martin?
Yes, correct, Martin. Uncle Martin.
Evidence of a spaceship, an alien in human form?
I'm ready to blend in now. Isn't it wonderful?
Tim, what are you doing up there?
My Uncle Martin's in the hot tub and I'm watching.
What a strange family.
But the more they get to know each other, the more it becomes clear.
Everything okay in there?
Zipper trouble.
They've got to find a way to get Uncle Martin home.
After them! Quick, make it smaller! Hang on! Hey, spaceman! I've been discovered. Easy. Sorry about that.
Friendship
You're a good human, Tellhair.
is making a world of difference.
Now turn the other cheek. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. There! Come on! I see light ahead! Where the heck are we?
Hey, honey, where's the newspaper?
In the bathroom, right where you left it.
Elma, we're out of air freshener.
Oh. Do it. Do it now.
Make us bigger.
Disney's My Favorite Martian.